Hey YouTube. Hey, I've always had an interest in old US currency, but I've never purchased any because I just wasn't educated enough on the topic to have a clue what to pay. But recently I've been studying it and reading about it, and I've been watching YouTube videos and found a lot of my subscribers actually out there with some great videos on their currency collections, like Silver Surfer, one example. So anyway, I've recently taken some of my gold proceeds and purchased some currency. And so here's what I've started off with. The thing that's drawn my interest in this silver certificate is two things. Number one, I grew up using them. And number two, I love the wording on them. You know, it says silver certificate. This certifies that there is on deposit in the Treasury of the United States of America $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. Pretty cool to think, you know, back in the day, you could actually turn this in and you'd get yourself a silver dollar for it. You can see it's got blue serial numbers and a blue watermark or treasury mark on the bill. And this is a 1935 series. It's about the same size as the dollar we use today. But the previous series was 1923, and you can see it's a lot larger in size. They're referred to as large notes. And it's definitely more decorative also. Again, similar color scheme. You can see the blues, always indicative of a silver certificate. And it's just a beautiful bill. The obverse is certainly more attractive than modern money, but the reverse is the money shot on these things. Just amazing to think that these were made with a hand inscribed, you know, die for printing, and the detail on these things. I mean, it truly is artwork. And maybe that's one of the numerous things that attracts me to these bills. I know there's a lot of you that hearken for the nostalgia of the days when you could turn that in at the bank and they'd hand you a Morgan dollar in return. Pretty cool, that's for sure. You know, if you watch my videos, you know I'm a big believer in diversifying, and I'm a big believer in taking profits. You know, if you can buy when the market's low, and then you can sell when the market's up. That's a strategy I've used for decades, and it's worked really well. My recent gold sales at $16.80, I'm using a lot of those proceeds to purchase this currency, and it's been super entertaining, and I'm glad am doing that. Like with all things, timing is everything. Right now, the currency market's been down the last couple of years, and now we're in the midst of this epidemic. There's a lot of people willing to sell right now at a reduced cost. So it's a great time to be getting into currency. The last couple of weeks, I've been on every auction site there is, and you know, making bids on various currency, focusing on $1 bills. It's amazing how you can, just like with coin collecting, man, you can go crazy, get all spread out. I've learned over the years on how important it is to focus in on have clear objectives. And so US $1 bills, that's what I'm collecting. I've won a few and have purchased a few others. And so as they come in, I'll show you how my collection grows. So anyway, appreciate you watching. Hope you found it entertaining. Y'all have a good one, YouTube. Bye.